Tom Campbell from Cultaholic.com, joined by the Betty Boothroyd of Internet Wrestling.
You've done that one! You've done that one!
Have I?
Yeah, I'm sure you've done that one.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Am I in a loop already?
Yes.
Oh gosh. For Christmas, can I have some new things to call Adam, please?
Yeah, leave them in the comments. In fact, no, don't leave them in the comments, because that's a horrible way to start my day. Don't leave horrible names for me. No.
Treat him mean.
No.
Keep him keen.
Oh.
Here's some news. A former NXT superstar has announced their retirement from professional wrestling. An AEW star has returned to New Japan, and a big title match has been added to tonight's episode of Raw. We'll get to it soon. So it's been a tough couple of months for one Super ACH who left NXT in very dramatic fashion and returned to the independent circuit, and no sooner has it began than it seems to have ended, Adam.
That's right, so he was announced for an MLW show, and then within 36 hours he put this tweet out announcing his retirement from pro wrestling. It starts, I hate pro wrestling.
Oh.
I hate you SE fans who think you know it all. More importantly, I hate the snakes in this industry.
Not a Jake Roberts fan then.
Thomas. None of y'all would ever say anything about me to me, and all of y'all can go screw yourselves. I'm cancelling my shows and I'm quitting pro wrestling. Chasing my dream was great, but you self-entitled pricks ruin everything. I'm out. And people have not been kind to him at all in the replies here. Even former WWE superstar Shad Gaspard called him out, and I've got the tweet here. Saying, on that note, shut the F up. If all you can do is badmouth and talk down people and the business after people have gone out of their way to understand and help you, then F off. Talent gets you so far in life, but it's obvious your character is one of an attention-seeking ass who wants sympathy while burning others. Grow up and understand the world doesn't revolve around you. This business, as well as life, doesn't cater to one individual, so either suck it up and do something or shut the F up, because this bipolar crying S is getting old. I don't want to sit here and really analyse this too heavily, just because I don't think he's in the best place at all.
No.
I really think he's struggling, and he's put tweets out saying I'm totally fine, but I don't think this is the behaviour of a man who is totally fine.
No,
you can run him down. I think he's behaved quite poorly in some ways on Twitter, and the people that he's called out for various reasons, and we don't know enough to sit here and once again essentially speculate on that. But I just don't think that somebody in the right headspace would be behaving like this. He's a guy who I was really, really excited when he got signed to NXT, because I've seen his indie work, and in ring he is absolutely sensational. He's such a talented guy.
Well, he's the guy that won the breakout tournament for NXT, which suggests to me that obviously they were going to strap the proverbial rocket to him. You wouldn't just give somebody that big win if you were just going to sort of flounder around. So obviously the company had plans, and obviously what's happened has happened, and as we have said in several of these, we send love to ACH, because it doesn't, as we say, it doesn't sound like you're in a great headspace right now, and we hope you get whatever you need to get sorted, and I genuinely hope we see him in the ring again.
Yeah, me too.
Because he's ace.
Yeah, he really is. He really is. All the best.
Mox is back in New Japan. What a return for one Jon Moxley last night.
Goosebumps was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, Jon Moxley is coming back to New Japan, returning last night following a tag team match. Lance Archer and Minoru Suzuki. He comes through the crowd and he ends up laying both men out with a paradigm shift. And bloody hell, he's got a match at Wrestle Kingdom too.
He's getting his belt back, in his words, the US Championship on the line. Texas Death Match at Wrestle Kingdom.
Very nice.
Very exciting. I'm glad Moxley's back in New Japan. I feel like he's a really strong fit. I enjoyed his stuff last time he was there, and his last run there, which was far too brief. I thought when he had to forfeit the belt, and obviously there was some unrest between New Japan and AEW, and I thought, well, that's a shame. That's an end of his run in New Japan, and here he is back again with the ill behaviour, and I'm excited to see what he does at Wrestle Kingdom. Wrestle Kingdom shaping up to be brilliant. Agreed.
It's like 3-4 weeks away now, 4th and 5th this year. Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I'm glad to see him back. I don't think this speaks a great deal about a relationship between AEW and New Japan. No. It's very much like the top guys are on a sort of bit of a different deal, and they can go and do other things. So I don't think that relationship is any stronger with this news.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows?
Everything's possible. They've talked about it in the past and said at the moment they want to see how New Japan want to see how AEW pans out over the next in the next 6 to 8 months. And, obviously with New Japan launching New Japan of America, whether there's a working relationship there, we will see. But Jon Moxley and Chris Jericho both have separate deals with Japan. Hence why they're there for Wrestle Kingdom, and hence why Jon Moxley's going to turn up and tear it up.
By the way, I can't believe, at this point in time, that we're talking about Lance Archer in such a positive way. A guy that I didn't think I'd ever be so excited about. What a guy who's completely turned his career around and is doing spectacular work. So, also, well done to you, pal.
Big love to Vance, as he was known as briefly in WWE. Friday Night SmackDown underperforming. But I love watching wrestlers get covered in dog food. It's the best kind of wrestling.
Right. So the ratings are being talked about on the Wrestling Observer Radio. Brian Alvarez saying that a big problem that they're facing is that the 18 to 49 demo is really massively underperforming. So the quote is, the demo is more important. The 18 to 49 demo is the money demo. The thing with SmackDown is the expectation is an average of a 1.0 in that demo, and they're doing nowhere close. In the short term, doesn't matter. There's no concern that they're getting it cancelled or anything, but they were paid a certain amount of money to get a 1.0. They're underperforming, and although they're not concerned at this point, it's something that desperately needs addressing. So I expect to see a tonal shift in the programming, because AEW, for example, are doing a lot better hitting that demo than WWE. And so I do think it's the on-screen product which is a big problem here. And they're appealing to older people, but once again, we've said it before, they're not appealing to younger fans. They're not creating that new generation of pro wrestling fan.
What would you be doing on SmackDown if you were given creative control?
I want to see, right, I think it's as simple as everybody needing a character. There are so many people on both Raw and SmackDown, and I don't really know anything about them. I know they're really good wrestlers and everything, but I don't know enough about them. Everybody needs to be involved in a storyline. I know that's easier said than done because we've got a roster that's twice as large as it was in the Attitude Era. I just want stories. Stories are what sells wrestling, and we don't see enough of it. I'm fed up of just seeing matches thrown together.
I'm enjoying I enjoyed the Bray Wyatt thing on Friday. I know people have been up and ahhing about it. I like the idea that it's not the Fiend facing The Miz.
Me too. I think it adds depth to the character.
Yeah.
I think it's fascinating. It was unexpected to get that Miz match. Although we had talked about it before, it looked like plans for that had been scrapped. It looks like they've gone back to that. And yeah, the fact that we're getting Bray Wyatt rather than the Fiend. Do we know if the Fiend's going to pop up somehow via magic or something like that? It's really interesting stuff. And that's one of the matches that I'm more looking forward to at TLC.
And not Roman Reigns and King Corbin.
It's there for an audience, isn't it? We can take the piss out of it as much as we like, but as a kid, I would have wanted to see Roman Reigns beat the living tar out of Baron Corbin, and so maybe this is what we're talking about. Maybe it's not for us, it's a program that needs to appeal to a wide demographic of people, and maybe that specific segment, that specific feud is for younger people, or morons.
I was about to say, you know what, you've been really diplomatic there, which is a really nice tonal shift. And morons, apparently. Welcome back. And finally, a big old title match has been added to tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw.
That is correct. Rey Mysterio defending his newly won US title against the man he won that belt from, AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Rematch clause, it's back!
I like rematch clause.
You like the rematch clause?
It's a nice old wrestling trope, isn't it?
No, yeah, but it's played out, it's tired,
trope.
It's cheap, it's uninspired.
I want a heel authority figure to come out and demand the rematch clause.
Yeah.
For a title on
Bring
television.
back Steph, put Shane on TV as well.
I think Shane's been away too long. Yes, these two could have a good match. I feel like a lot of times we have these incredible setups for matches, and normally and TV has lately not really delivered those quality matches on Monday Night Raw. But because I always say with those two, give them time, they'll give you the world.
I agree.
But it's then whether they get time or not, we don't know. I have a feeling that this match will be shorter than the other segment that we know is happening tonight.
Go on.
Which is the Rusev-Lana divorce.
They're getting divorced.
Tonight.
What's going to happen?
They're going to get divorced.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm less excited about this one than I was about the shenanigans last week. But I think they might pull it out. I know I'm in the minority by starting to like this feud. But I really am. I think it's just sort of classic 101 wrestling storytelling. It's soap opera and it's bollocks, really, isn't it? But I'm getting into it, and I want to see Rusev beat up Bobby Lashley. So there you go.
You know Beauty and the Beast? Right, you know Belle got trapped in the tower by the Beast?
Yes, horrible.
But eventually she was like, actually, he's a lovely guy. I've learned to love him. Are you basically Belle trapped in WWE's tower?
You think? Yeah. Who's the Beast? Bobby, Rusev, and Lana all at once.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Maybe I'm just Maybe I'm the
You're falling in
moron.
love with your captain.
Oh.
Have a great Monday. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/cultaholic. Lastly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.